Williams' Carlos Sainz heads to Baku in the clear, following news that his Dutch Grand Prix sanction for causing a collision with Racing Bulls driver Liam Lawson has been overturned and 2 penalty points withdrawn. The pair made contact at Zandvoort going into turn 1 on lap 27, when Sainz attempted to overtake the Kiwi on the outside, from which both cars sustained punctures and were forced to pit. But while Sainz was blamed for the incident post-race, with the steward stating that Lawson had the right to the corner, Williams requested a right of review, which the stewards accepted, based on the new and significant evidence that included unseen footage from both cars. The new vision left them satisfied that the collision was caused by a momentary loss of control by car 30, Lawson. However, in the steward's assessment, no driver was wholly or predominantly to blame for that collision, deeming it a racing incident. Sainz's 10-second time penalty was served during the race, meaning that it could not be withdrawn, leaving him classified 13th. McLaren team boss Andrea Stella says that the squad's inevitable win of its second straight Constructors' Championship won't change how it goes racing, with the same principles applied to the battle for the drivers. McLaren made global headlines with team orders in Monza, where Lando Norris suggested Oscar Piastri behind him could pit first to cover against Ferrari's Charles Leclerc as long as he wasn't undercut. Piastri was pitted, but McLaren botched Norris's stop 1 lap later, which saw the Australian move into second. The squad contentiously switched them back to honor the agreement, but fans were up in arms about the continued orchestration of the title fight. Stella, though, in a chat with official podcast F1 Nation, says the team will continue to follow its principles, even if it wraps up the Constructors' title in Baku through outscoring Ferrari by 9 points.
The way we will use this case is to review it, see how consistent it was with the application of our racing principles. We will discuss it with the drivers, and we will reinforce the way we go racing where needed, and we will amend it if necessary with an open mind. But at the moment, I'm pretty comfortable that the situation was all consistent.
Ex-F1 driver David Coulthard believes reigning F1 world champion Max Verstappen will stay at Red Bull beyond 2026 unless the squad struggles, at which point his exit may become unavoidable. Verstappen is realistically out of 2025's title battle, with the Dutchman 94 points behind leader McLaren's Oscar Piastri with 8 races left, though he's taken 3 wins, including the last at Monza. But while the 4-time world champion is locked in at Red Bull in 2026, reported annual exit clauses mean he can leave should the team not be a competitive workforce in F1's new era. Coulthard, though, says Verstappen is a loyal racer and won't follow the money necessarily. Instead, he wants to be competitive and comfortable, where the Dutchman can be himself. He's not here because it's fun to just go round in circles, he said. He has a commitment to the team. He'll give the team the opportunity to deliver him what they previously delivered him. All eyes were on former Grand Prix circuit Magny-Cours last weekend for Racing Bull's rookie Isaac Hadjar's first F1 laps on home soil at Red Bull's Motor Mania Festival. The one-day event saw elite demonstrations across MotoGP, drift, stunt, freestyle motocross, and F1, with Sebastian Buemi and Hadjar running in historic Grand Prix cars, with the latter in a Racing Bulls liveried RB7 to the thrill of the packed crowds at the rural circuit. And with no French Grand Prix on the calendar, either 2025 or 2026, it felt very much like a homecoming for Hadjar.
It feels amazing. It's kind of my home race. You know, we don't have Magny-Cours on the calendar. We don't have a French Grand Prix, so this is kind of my own event. So it's very special for me.
staying with Hadjar, whose Racing Bull's teammate Liam Lawson says is ready to be promoted to Red Bull Racing from next season, with the Kiwi stating he's done a very good job this year. Hadjar was one of the stars of the Dutch Grand Prix after the 20-year-old broke all his personal bests with 4th on the grid and a maiden podium in the race, the youngest Frenchman to climb the steps. Hadjar's achievements have put him in line for a promotion, alongside Top Gun Max Verstappen, though he'd no doubt benefit from a second season at the brand's junior team. But Lawson says Hadjar is ready, a point backed by Red Bull motorsport consultant Dr. Helmut Marko, who says the Frenchman has the mental strength to take on the Dutch career killer. As a driver, he's ready, Lawson said. If you're ready to be in F1 in the first place, I think you'd be ready for that kind of position. Sauber rookie Gabriel Bortoleto has heaped praise on his teammate Nico Hülkenberg, stating that he wouldn't have developed like he has without pressure from the experienced German. Bortoleto has stood out as one of 2025's top rookies, with points scored at 4 of the last 6 races. And while the Brazilian is yet to stand on the podium, with 6th in Hungary his best result, he told F1's official podcast Beyond the Grid that the Hulk has accelerated his progress.
He's crazy fast, man. He pushes me a lot, you know, like I wouldn't be at the level I am in my qualifyings and in my racing right now if it was not Nico probably pushing that much. I mean, I've been learning from him, I've been studying him, I've been analyzing data and working on myself. And yeah, has been working out very well, I would say. It has been a great season so far.
Past team boss Aya Komatsu has warned the sport against introducing gimmicks like reverse grid races to boost F1's mainstream entertainment value, with the Japanese engineer stating it's a dangerous path. F1's president and CEO Stefano Domenicali told reporters in Monza that more promoters want sprint weekends and that fans are watching more highlights online, suggesting shorter races might be better. But while there's no shortage of format changes being floated, Komatsu says the sports power brokers should tread carefully before playing with the pinnacle of motorsport's deep traditions. I'm personally not a fan of reverse grids, he said. I don't think it's the DNA of F1. We're not doing a balance of performance either. Once F1 goes in that direction, I think it could be quite dangerous. Thanks for watching. To stay up to speed on all things Formula One, make sure you hit the subscribe button.